Hi everyone, Coach Steve here. Welcome to your plan. So, very much for buying your plan, and I hope that we will help you achieve your goal you have set this season. Some quick admin before we go into the structure of the plan and what you need to do to get the best out of it. First off, you should have received a kickoff email with the goodies such as the 30-day free coupon for training peaks, etc. If you haven't, it means you didn't select the checkbox to allow me to send you emails. So simply just email me at info@smartenduranceSolutions.com. That's info@smartenduranceSolutions.com, and we'll fix that straight away. In the invite, you'll also see an invite to our closed Facebook community, the Smarties. Please join. We're a very active group, and we like to support one another and share a lot of useful information that will help you on your triathlon journey. I also have a YouTube channel, which you'll see the link in the email. Again, very useful if you like and subscribe to that channel, because I am constantly adding up content which you'll get notifications of which, again, useful hints and tips for your plan. Now we'll talk a little bit about how your plan is structured and what you need to do to get the best out of it. So, what equipment will you need to complete this plan? Obviously, you will need good run equipment. This covers not only your runners, but also your apparel, such as your shorts, running tops, and again, if you're running in a cold environment, we do need to dress for the occasion, so that might involve running leggings, a long sleeve top, gloves, hat, etc. Another key element of the plan is you will require a GPS enabled device such as a Garmin, Sunto, Apple Watch, essentially something that will allow you to track your distance covered and heart rate and pace, because that will be important at certain points in the plan. The other key top tip in terms of equipment, if you're new to running, you must realize that you need to track the mileage covered in your pair of runners, as over time you will actually lose the suspension in the runners. As such, they become flat. This typically happens after 500 to 600 kilometers of running in the same pair of runners. This means that they will lose the suspension, and you might risk an injury if you complete more longer or more intense runs in flat runners. So just track the mileage in terms of either your own training log, or there's features in Strava and was a Garmin Connect that will send you a notification when it's time to get to the shops and get some new runners. Again, do break these runners in before you actually start doing any big long runs, as otherwise that can actually lead to injury. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about how your plan is designed, and essentially it's a part of three key pillars. 1, building your endurance. 2, sprinkling in some speed work. And then 3, tapering you down for the big day. So what does that mean, or what does that look like? So what you'll notice if you look week on week, you'll see that we slowly build up your endurance by actually increasing the distance of total running miles, and that involves 2 elements. 1, the weekly runs will slowly build up, but to a limit. And then 2, one of the key points of the plan is we'll build up your stamina in a slow, progressive manner by increasing your LSR, your long, slow run at the weekends, to really adjust your body to running long distances. Think of this as building your running engine. Later on in the plan, you'll see that there'll be more intense workouts, such as described as VO2 sessions, lactate sessions, or tempo runs, which are more pace-based, and these will be outlined in the session notes. This allows you to build gears to your running engine, so you just won't be a one pace or / stop-go runner on the day. It'll allow you to increase your speed as required. The final element of the plan is where we actually taper you down, and when we say taper, it means we reduce the running volume in terms of mileage and also the intensity of the sessions from around 2 weeks on, depending on what plan you're in, to allow your body to be fresh and full of energy come race day. Okay, so now we're going to talk through how your plan works in terms of knowing what to do on any given day in terms of your run sessions. So when you apply the plan, you set it up with a start or an end date. Best practice is to apply with an end date on the actual race date you're aiming for. That means you definitely will know that you're building up and peaking and tapering at the right time. But you also can start and enter a start date if you feel you need to get up and running faster. Don't worry if you make a mistake in terms of applying the right or wrong start date. There's a link to a short video below that shows you how to unapply and reapply your plan for the correct start or end date. Once in the plan, you will see different icons. The icons with a shoe are run sessions, and that's the days you will be running. The days with a sofa icon are your rest days. There's other two icons as well, which are kind of either a little stopwatch or a note. These are additional information sessions. This one here is a coupon for 50% off strength and conditioning plan. This one here is a video demonstration of how to update your heart rate zones in Training Peaks, which brings us to a really key important session. In the first week, you will do a run test, which allows you gather data, which you will input into Training Peaks that will map your heart rate zones specific to your level of fitness. So if you click into the session, it will give you the how to complete the session. And then once you have recorded that data, if you click on this link here or in the video below, it shows step by step how to take that information from your run test, input it in the settings in Training Peaks, which will update the run sessions and the heart rate sessions with your specific heart rate zones. So what do run sessions look when you click into them? Sessions, this is one of the sessions of the future of the plan. You can see that there's always a quick description about what the session is trying to achieve and what that level of efforts in an actual descriptive fashion. Sessions with these blue blocks indicate that they're structured workout sessions, which means that Training Peaks has taken the data from your heart rate zones and populated it in Training Peaks, and also will push to your compatible device. So when you're running, it'll tell you for 2K that you need to do a zone 1 warm-up, and it'll tell you that the ceiling heart rate you should aim for. It'll also tell you when you go over it, and then when the main effort, when you have to go up to a little bit higher intensity, it will tell you what the new band is. So literally follow the instructions. Once you've completed that, it will upload, the data will upload automatically, and you'll see how well you've done in terms of compliance. It's as simple as that. So thanks for watching the video, and again, thank you for buying our plan. So hopefully we've addressed any of the questions that will prevent you from getting up and running and understanding how the plan works. But we understand that triathletes, we're knowledge hungry individuals. So if you do have queries and questions, we've got some options to help you out. There's the FAQ question in the links below with video answers for regularly asked questions. Please check that out. If that doesn't answer your question, feel free to post up the question in the Facebook closed community. We have assistant coaches and coaches monitor that regularly, and there's also experienced triathletes who might actually be doing the same race as you and might be able to get a very specific question. And if all else fails, please feel free to email info@smartenduranceSolutions.com, and we'll hopefully resolve your query that way. So again, best of luck in your journey. Thank you for trusting us with your triathlon adventure, and we hope that you get the PB you deserve.